I'm stoked to be playing the Vans Warped Tour. Grew up skating Vans, currently skate Vans. I got the
Hell
skate
yeah.
highs right now. Vans, if you want to give me a pair of skate highs, I will accept them.
Do it, Vans. It's the least you can do.
I look good in Vans.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Never a Phase podcast. That's right. You are a NAPNETer now. You are listening to us, and I appreciate that. Go ahead and leave us a 5-star review if you would. We need some ratings. We need some reviews. Write us a review and leave it for 5 stars. And between now and August 21st, you can send a message to neveraphasenetwork@gmail.com and let me know that you left that review, and we're going to give away a T-shirt. That's right. We're kind of bribing you now, but we need you to like, we need you to follow, we need you to subscribe, you need to share with your friends. Make them all NAPNETers. It was never a phase. Phase or never a phase. It was never a phase. So go ahead, leave that rating and review. Win yourself a T-shirt. This show is brought to you by Eargasm Earplugs. Go ahead and use the code EMO10 to save 10% and protect those ears when you're out at festivals like the Warp Tour. So today we're finishing up our interviews from Warp Tour in Washington, D.C. In just a moment, you'll hear from our crew that was on site, Becca and Cam and Phil. They did an awesome job. You're going to hear from bands like Fluorescents and Teen Mortgage, Millington, and Saturdays at Your Place, the official Warp Tour band, who is very, very official. We also have exciting news that we're going to be on site for Warp Tour in Long Beach, California as well, coming up in just a little bit. So you'll probably hear more interviews just like this one. We're sending Kaden down to Long Beach. We're going back to Cali, and you'll hear the exciting interviews we have when the time comes for that. Go ahead and follow us everywhere on social media at Never a Phase Network. That's on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. We really appreciate it. And visit neveraphasenetwork.com, the beautiful website designed by our boy Phil. And you can keep track of all our shenanigans there and what we're doing, who we're listening to, all that fun stuff. So I already said today's interview takes us back to Washington, D.C. with the NAPNET crew on the ground talking to great bands. Let's not gild the lily anymore. It's time. Let's hear from these great bands at Warp Tour in D.C.
I am here with Esden from Saturdays at Your Place. So you guys came in from Asheville last night. Sounds like a little bit of a hike to get back here.
Yeah, we drove through the night to get here. So I'm a little dazed, I got here late to my first interview because our Uber dropped us off across town. But
oh my gosh,
we're chugging along. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to check it out. It looks pretty similar to last year, so I'm
awesome.
stoked.
Well, that's great. So you guys played last year, that
Yes.
was your first Warped Tour? Obviously, you guys probably went to Warped Tour as kids, though, right?
I went to one as a kid.
Yeah.
Tyson and our manager and I went to one in Tinley Park, Chicago in 2018, maybe 2017.
Okay.
Or no, maybe it was 2016. It was one of the last
around
years.
there.
It doesn't matter. But I only went once. I know Mitch had gone to a bunch when he was younger. But it's pretty cool to get to play one,
Yeah.
We did it last year. It was great. So this year I'm expecting it's going to be great again. So
when you guys played last year, I feel like, and my perspective maybe is a little different from yours, but you guys were just kind of coming into it last year as a band, like getting like I don't know if Warped Tour kind of helped boost that a little bit. But now you're here and you're pretty established. You're opening for Hot Mulligan across the U.S. Like, does it feel like being the big kids? Like you get to play a really late set today and everything?
yeah, it does. It feels like we've grown a little bit since last year, which is nice. We put out a record that always helps.
Such a great record too.
Thank you. But we have not really stopped since last year.
Like,
we
really have.
We did our summer tour with Origami Angel, and then
Yeah.
we did a headliner, and then we immediately went to Europe and UK, and then we did another headliner in cities that we hadn't played before, and then we went to Australia with Mulligan, and now we're here with Mulligan and Joyce Manor. So it's pretty
Awesome.
cool. We're tired, but
I bet.
we work hard, and I'm glad that people are willing to come out and listen to us.
Something that I think is so cool about you guys too, and I mean a lot of bands, but you guys especially, like watching you guys perform. I've been lucky enough to see you twice just in the last week perform. You guys just really give it your all, especially Gabe. It blows my mind how hard he just puts everything out there every night.
Yeah, he leaves the stage sweaty, every night that's gonna happen. So
Yeah. But also like you're singing some of the saddest shit in existence and you just look so happy doing it. Like it's the greatest thing in the world.
yeah, it's easy. We have cool crowds. We have good fans, so they make it pretty easy for us.
Yeah.
And we're lucky too on this tour. Like we have a lot of overlap with the bands we're out with, so it's not too much of a battle to get them into it. They're all pretty open minded and happy to be there to see us. So
Awesome. Yeah, you guys have toured with some really great bands. Is there any? I mean, I won't make you pick a favorite, but maybe like top 3 bands that you've gotten to tour with over the last year and a half or so.
yeah, I'll just say, Prince Daddy and the Hyena was a big one for me, because that's one of my favorite bands, of all time.
They just put out a fantastic
I
record.
love the new record.
Maybe a record of the year in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. It's
So
mine.
good.
Yeah, it is my personal album of the year. But that was a dream tour. We got to do that pretty early on. So after we kind of crossed that off, it was like, what do we do now? And then we've known the Mulligan guys for a while. They're great to tour with.
Tate's did a bunch of your music videos, right?
Yeah, Tate's did our music videos. He's singing a little bit on the new record. He does some backing vocals in Waste Away. He comes in at the end. It does a little canon, and then he's also singing on Loon Mobile Part 3. He's in the backing vocals on that. But we've known him for a while, Michigan guys,
Right.
So that's been great to tour with them. And then Joyce Manor is another huge one for me. That's probably one of the most influential bands on me, or on my writing, or just in general. I grew up, the first music in this vein that I got into was like West Coast punk rock, like
Okay.
Fat Records bands like NoFX, and that whole area of music is what I got into when I started. So first when I first heard Joyce Manor, they were one of the first emo bands I heard, but the fact that they had that West Coast punk rock influence, it just blew my mind when I was younger. So
And
they're one of the first bands to get me into emo.
And they just put out an awesome album too.
Yeah,
This year has
another
been
one that's
so
up there
great,
for
right?
me. Yeah, we're lucky, man.
It's like
just
the
constant
year of
good
emo
music.
this year. We're really getting a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
New Riley's out in a couple of months.
I'm excited for the new Riley record. That's another band we've toured with. Just great people. I really don't have negative things to say about any bands we've toured with.
That's good. You don't want to start some artificial beef to bump up the numbers?
Yeah, I should. Yeah. No,
we asked the free throw guys yesterday to rank the bands, and they're like, "You're gonna get us in a lot of trouble, man."
Dude, yeah. Free throw is we're going back to Europe and the UK 4 days after this tour ends with free throw.
Awesome.
We're gonna share a bus together, and so it'll be our first time doing that. I think it's gonna be a party.
That's so cool.
Because they're another one of our. They were the first band to take a chance on us. So it was
super good guys.
Yeah, they're the best, man. They do such a great job of propping up the scene. If you look at any up and coming band, chances are free throw is about to take them out soon. Like they know what's up, they're tapped in.
I feel like emo's really in a good spot right now. Like there's really just like a core of, and maybe, I don't know, it could just be my personal preference too, but like you've got you guys, you've got Riley, you've got Hot Mulligan, you've got Kerosene Heights, Origami Angel.
We just went out with Kerosene Heights in the spring. Another amazing group of people.
Right.
That Blame It on the Weather record that they just put out is one of my favorites,
It's
in
so
a long
good,
time.
man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be in the scene right now because our peers are putting out some of the coolest stuff I heard. So it's awesome.
One of my favorite things about the emo scene right now is that all of you guys seem like you're so supportive of each other.
Oh, yeah, we all love each other. There's very few people who know what touring is like.
Right.
It's a very small group of us. So to to be around people that know you so well and have experienced the same things. Like, there's just a bond there. And not even to sound corny, it's just it's nice to just be around people who understand.
Yeah.
You know, and we all understand, and we all got into this stuff for the same reasons. So
Y'all,
we're very happy, you know.
yeah, you're used to sleeping on the bus or in the back seat of the van.
Yeah, everybody's done it. The Planet Fitness Black Card membership, just drive around from parking lot to parking lot. It's yeah, we all have been there, man, and we're all just rooting for each other because
That's
we know
awesome.
what it's like.
So you guys are going on tour to Europe. Do you guys have anything else planned for later this year?
No, that's it. We're doing Riot Fest.
Okay.
I say that's it, but we are doing Riot Fest in Chicago. But after that, we're taking the year off. We're gonna work on the new record.
Awesome.
So
You guys deserve it. You, again, like one of the hardest working bands
thank you.
out there from what I've seen.
We're excited to take a step back and just kind of fall in love with the making music process again.
I love it. And I'm excited to see what you guys put out. I cannot express what a big fanboy I am of, of Saturdays at Your Place.
Thank you.
Are there any bands that you haven't had a chance to tour with yet that you'd like to go out with? Either as the headliner, you bring them with you, or as the supporting act?
Matt, my biggest one next, now that we've crossed off Joyce Manor, is probably Pup. I really want to tour
Okay.
with Pup.
Pup, you hear that? Get these guys out there.
Yeah, take us out, please. No, they're another just like very influential band for me, and you always try to write a Pup song, but you never can because they're just that good, you know. So it's
Some people can say that about Saturdays at Your Place.
hey, thanks. It's not on purpose. It just happens.
Last set of questions, I guess. Outside of music, what are the things that Esden really geeks out over?
I was just talking about pool. Pool's my
Pool?
Yeah, that's my favorite part of touring right now.
Awesome.
I like to shoot pool. It's I really needed a hobby for being on the road, and it's kind of perfect because there's always going to be a bar with a pool table at least within 10 minutes walking distance from you.
Right.
You know, so pretty much every day that's my routine is we land and sound check, and then I'm like, where are we playing pool?
Where's
You know?
the pool at?
So that's how I like to pass time. And then on off days, we'll like really splurge and go to like a pool hall. A lot of our crew members are into it too. So
Okay, cool.
it's real fun. And it's another thing to do with other bands.
Right.
Because it's such a social sport. It's like it's a nice icebreaker, you know?
Yeah. I've seen that
Everybody
with
likes
ping
it.
pong and stuff too.
Ping pong is a good one too.
I have one other question I was going to ask you. So I've had an opportunity to see you guys at some smaller venues. And then recently, of course, you've been playing with Hot Mulligan at some really big, like festival style shows where you're outside. Do you have a preference of like, obviously the bigger crowds are fun, but like, do you have a preference of playing like smaller shows or the smaller venues?
Honestly, I don't know if I would say. I definitely you can't beat the energy of a show with no barricade where the crowd's right up in
Right.
front of you. That was an adjustment for us when we started growing. To get used to that space between us and the crowd.
Right.
And still be able to connect with the crowd.
Very
but
different when you don't have kids climbing on stage and jumping on top of the
That's
crowd.
another
right?
thing too. We're very used to like people getting on stage and jumping off. Like that's another thing. I love just absolute chaos on a stage where I'm dodging people left and right. Like that's another one of our favorite things. So yeah, I think you can't beat that, but like these big shows have been awesome too. I think we found new ways to like connect with like a larger audience. I would say the bigger shows are easier to play. Honestly, some people would think that you would be more nervous, but when there's a bunch of people out there, you're not really focusing on anyone in particular. It's just
Right.
like, well, just see a sea of people.
Just a gigantic sea of people. And sometimes they're running around in circles.
Right, exactly. So I'm having fun either way. We're just chugging along, you know.
Well, that's awesome. I again, like, looking forward to seeing your guys' set this evening. And then you guys are off to Europe, and then we won't see you for a while, but we'll get an album. It sounds like maybe next year.
Yeah, shooting for next year. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah,
Awesome.
You know us.
Well, I can't wait. I appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me, Essen. Really appreciate it.
Dude, thank you very
All
much.
right. Thank you. I'm here with Millington.
What up?
Everybody's favorite brass emo band. All right, guys. How excited are you to be playing Warped Tour this year?
I'd like to say 1 to 10. I am an 11.
13.
11 as well.
Yes, 11.
Yeah, I'm 100. It's gonna be the greatest show of my
So that's
whole
like
fucking life.
That's like an average of like 50 out of 10. Which is
Are we allowed to swear on this podcast?
You
Get
can
away
swear
from
as
me.
much
For
as you
fuck's
want.
sake.
That's fine.
All right.
We'll just bleep it out.
Or
Or
it's a
not.
dream come true, Phil. It is a dream come true.
That's awesome. You guys, I assume you guys went to Warped when you were kids.
Of course. How old do you think we are, if you had to guess? On average.
Younger than me. 27, 30?
That's flattery. That's flattery, Phil. I would say the average age of the band is probably 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
Nice.
but we did grow up going to Warps. I mean, in the late 2000s, early 2010s, we were probably going and getting baked in the sun, baked of course by the sun, not the weeds, but going home with a sunburn and whatnot. But having the time of our lives, seeing these bands we looked up to, and thinking like things like, we got to do that someday.
And
You know,
here you are.
And here we are.
Here we
Warped
are.
Tour's back, and we are here with it,
Yeah, you are.
which is incredible.
And you
it's
guys
the
are
most incredible
playing
feeling.
this Warped Tour. Are you playing any of the other
We
stops?
are playing all the United States Warped Tours.
Okay.
Yes.
So you'll be in Long Beach and Orlando.
That is correct.
Awesome. Now, do you guys have any new music coming out?
I'll tell you, Phil. Can I call you Phil?
You can call me Phil.
Phil, we got a new song coming out. I'd like to say within the next month. We are, we're a ska band, but we're also a brass emo band.
Sure.
And I like to think that that's something that gives a little leeway. So we're going a little bit heavy, Phil.
Oh,
and,
wow.
we got a new song we're working on, and we're very, very excited about it. Some really cool stuff. It's got some of the old. It's got a lot of the new. And you know what? Sometimes we take it down. Sometimes we are like, oh, we're gonna be a little bit like our choruses are gonna be soft. This time, you start the song full octane. You
love
wanna
it.
you wanna mosh. You wanna jump.
Yeah.
You wanna sing along. It's got everything.
Just
Phil.
a combined mosh, skank,
Right. Oh, it's got
jump hit.
And that same
Not at all.
horn-fueled rock and roll that you've come to know and love with Millington will be there.
You guys have done some really great covers. Is,
Oh,
is
wow.
there a cover that sticks out as your favorite?
So I'll say, I think I speak for the band when I say Alex should talk.
Yeah, I'd like to offer Ocean Avenue. Shout out Yellow Card, who's playing. Very stoked to see it. We play it live in almost all of our sets, and it's always a great response from the crowd. It's so much fun. One of my all-time favorite songs. That's my pick.
And I would honestly say the same. Honestly, of all the covers we've done, that's the one that we are going to go to live because it's fun. People will sing the chorus. They love the chorus. And it's got that brass emo sound. You know what I mean?
Do you guys get a lot of people, like, as a former ska kid myself,
Former?
/ current ska kid
Thank you.
myself,
Okay.
you guys get a lot of, like, I don't feel like I see a lot of ska bands touring these days. I don't know. Maybe it's
Well,
just me.
Yeah.
We had a whole
there
emo
are.
revival thing
Yeah, there
going
is,
on.
and there's a bit of it. I mean, Bad Time Records. Shout out Bad Time Records.
Shout out.
They're doing the revival as well. And we love them. But I will agree that there was quite a third wave in the '90s, and then some stuff in the 2000s. But it wasn't like on the radio. It wasn't like mainstream. You know what I mean? And that's okay. But it, I like to think Millington has taken that sound and that love from the '90s and the early 2000s, and put a new name on it and do your best and make it modern. And honestly, we've got crazy awesome fans that come out to watch us, and young and old. A lot of people are bringing their kids to these concerts.
Absolutely.
I gotta say, look, when we're doing a pit and we're doing a mosh pit, watch out for the children. They're all in front.
I know my daughter is 14 and
Okay.
she is a huge Millington fan.
No shit.
Yeah. She wears my Real Big Fish shirt that I bought when I was 14.
That's it. That's all.
Shout out Phil's daughter.
Shout
Thank
out.
you so much.
She'll love that.
Oh hell yeah.
So anything else that you guys want to plug? You guys are going on tour?
West Coast tour.
Yes, we got a West Coast tour that which will incorporate Long Beach Warped Tour.
Awesome.
But we're going to be going some awesome places like San Diego. We're going to Arizona. We're going to New Mexico. We're going to Colorado, Vegas, Salt Lake City. And we couldn't be more stoked. The West Coast, we've been there once, and we couldn't have enjoyed our time more. And I think this time around, it's just going to be all the more love. So
You guys are from New York.
Albany, New York, hell yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Now I'm from North Carolina.
Okay.
I live in the Raleigh area, and I'm just saying I haven't yet to see a Millington concert roll through.
Yeah,
We played Raleigh.
we did
You
play
played
Raleigh.
I just moved to Raleigh recently, so
We played to 7 people in Raleigh. Shout out in 2023. No, you're good. You're good. You
that's
wanna-
Adobe wrote it.
but honestly, Raleigh was a good vibe. We would love to come back. We would love to come back.
We'd
'Cause
love
now-
to have you.
Yes, and
All right.
Phil will set us up for the night. Shout out Phil.
Absolutely.
So
Shout out you guys.
yeah,
Here's my last question.
Sure.
So, I'm a big nerd. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's go.
I love Pokemon. I love Magic the Gathering. What are you guys into when you're not playing Brass Emo?
Phil, I can call you Phil.
You can.
Phil, I gotta tell you, I love Japanese culture. I love anime. I love all that shit. Video games. Atlas makes some great games. Looking forward to Persona 6. Shout out. Like great logo. They didn't really give us too much in the trailer, but hey, I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we go down the line? Kingdom Hearts. Nick Lux.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts 4?
Kingdom Hearts 4, I am so stoked. I like to sew my own patches onto hats, so this is a custom job that
You sewed that yourself?
I did. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Thanks. Yeah.
Big D&D guy myself too, Phil. Shout out Critical Role. Fucking love Critical Role.
Oh.
They're so great. That's my free time. I love that shit.
When's the Critical Role Millington crossover?
That's
As soon as fucking possible. Thank you.
Matthew Mercer, Liam O'Brien, Sam Riegel.
We'll
whenever you
get
want.
Brennan Lee Mulligan
Travis
on
William,
this.
I don't care. Laura Bailey. Love you all. You all are great.
I'm a baseball guy. I just like watching baseball. Let's go, Matt.
Who's your baseball team?
They're the worst fucking team of all time. Sorry for the language, Phil. The
That's fine.
Mets, they fucking suck right now, and I hate it. But that's what I like.
You know what, though?
That's what I like doing, though.
I'm a Padres fan, so I feel you. In the worst way.
Pod racing?
The
No,
pod
okay.
racing? Also pod
I
racing.
love Star Wars.
Now this is pod racing. I gotta say, Pat is a huge fan of Arc Raiders. He didn't want to say it, but he's also a fucking nerd. So for anybody watching, I hope this is a highlight reel. But yeah, we're nerds. We
It's
are
the
nerds.
highlight or the bloopers. Maybe a little bit of both.
I would like that very much, Phil.
I love it. Guys, what time's your set?
Are we allowed to
Or is
say
it tomorrow? You're not allowed to tell us.
Tomorrow.
I thought it was today.
Whoa.
Sorry, I
Phil,
didn't mean to
Phil,
ask.
Phil, my eyes are up
I'm
here,
not trying
Phil.
to scoop that hard.
No,
All right, guys. Well,
hey,
catch
look forward
Millington
to-
tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah, or if this is not coming out today, then catch it at catch him at the other 2 Warped Tour stops.
And Raleigh.
So we are here with Teen Mortgage. Well, how excited are you guys to be playing the Warped Tour this year?
Oh, I'm so stoked, man. It's like a childhood dream, man.
Is it your first Warped Tour?
Oh, yeah. First Warped Tour in the hometown, the scene we came up in, Washington, D.C.
It's the first one I performed at. I sold beer at one once. That's something I did, yeah.
Very different experience, I would imagine.
Yeah. It's very different, slightly different.
You guys are a dynamic duo. What are some of your favorite iconic duos?
Ooh, Death from Above, 1979.
Big Business.
Oh, yeah. Jeff the Brotherhood, Bass Drum of Death. I love when Waves had Zach Hill on the drums. I don't know if you remember that era of that band.
I don't, but
Oh, man, it's like, because the songs are so simple and it just leaves all this room for Zach Hill to just rip.
I
You know what
love
mean?
that.
So good.
Ooh, Local H too. Local H, very sick duo.
Are you guys familiar with Origami Angel? Also a local.
Yeah, shouts out. Origami Gang.
So, what's it like playing music in the States? Did you play music in the UK before you moved over?
I moved over when I was like a kid and then moved back again. And so I played music in the States for the first time. I think over there, it depends on where you're at. If you're like, where I was in Liverpool, like for punk rock, we were too loud. We were just too loud for everybody. Like at the time, like I don't know how it is now.
I have a British friend, and so I've been told I'm allowed to ask this. Who's your favorite Beatle?
John.
Good answer. Who's your favorite Beatle?
I'll just say Ringo because he already said John.
Ringo's a solid answer
Yeah.
for a drummer, especially.
Yeah. He's a great drummer.
So when you guys aren't playing music, what kind of things do you geek out about? Like, what are your like nerdy passions outside of music?
Yeah. See you soon.
Shouts out Rise Against.
Yeah. What kind of
Stuff
stuff are
to
you
geek out
into? What
about.
what do you geek out about that's not or is it music? What are the things that you nerd out about?
Skateboarding. Big
Skateboarding?
time, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's what I just talked to the Super Sometimes Boys, the pop punk band from San Diego. Same thing.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and I'm stoked to be playing the Vans Warped Tour. Grew up skating Vans, currently skate Vans. I got the
Hell
skate
yeah.
highs right now. Vans, if you want to give me a pair of skate highs, I will accept them.
Do it, Vans. It's the least you can do.
I look good in Vans.
It feels like a little douchey. It's hot out. I'm actually wearing a tank, but weightlifting, it's like that's like my big fucking thing. So
That's awesome.
yeah, but
I think I just love hearing what people are like super stoked about, you know?
yeah. Also, if anyone knows that we're in your city on tour, let me drop into your gym because I love doing it. It's like that's my off day. Or like at any time, I try to drop into like crazy gyms around the country, around the world.
I love
really.
that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Cam's gonna ask some questions. She wants to know phase or never a phase. So was it like, Mom, it's not just a phase, or was it like, oh yeah, that was a phase and I'm over it?
Yeah. So phase is
Okay.
temporary. Never phases. You never gave it up. Emo comb over bangs.
It's definitely a phase. Definitely a phase.
Skinny
Comb
jeans.
over?
Comb over bangs. You know, like the emo comb over.
No, the
The
only
swoop?
time I had that was like a wig. It was a wig for
Probably get a real cool swoop with your hair.
Yeah, we could probably put that up for you.
yeah, I think I'm good.
Skinny jeans.
A phase, but they'll come back again. They
Think
were like
so?
that's how it goes. Like baggies and then skinnies, there's baggies and skinnies. But I used to have the crew jeans back in the day. I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember those.
Oh yeah.
The Jim Greco elastic specials.
So you were like the cool kid.
I was definitely like, what are you doing in a skinny jeans and a blazer? I was like, no, you guys don't know what Baker Skateboards is. Because it was just like, not California where I lived. So
I feel like kids aren't like chasing size with the baggy jeans like they were like in the 90s, like 2000s. Well, I do like seeing this whole new generation like discovering the perils of baggy jeans, like getting them caught in your bike spokes and shit and like falling over. Like, yeah. Or just like going like this when you gotta walk around because it's in the water, that's good.
It is a very risky fashion choice.
Yeah.
It is.
Or you buy them and then you get taller.
There you
That's
go.
another one.
All right, last one. Vans Warp Tour. Phase or never a phase?
never a phase.
Teen Mortgage, thank you guys so much for talking with us. Have a great Warp Tour.
Thank you.
We are here with Fluorescents.
Yo, what's
at
up?
Warp Tour DC 2026. How's it going, guys? How's your Warp Tour going?
Awesome. It's been surreal. The way we've dreamed about this since we were kids. Thank you guys for coming out. It's been so fun.
Yeah, I'm having the time of my life out here.
Yeah, definitely the best day of my life ever.
Yeah, for real.
Sick.
Amazing. Well, you guys already know I'm like a massive fangirl of Fluorescents. So catching your set earlier today was definitely like peak for me. So
Nice.
super thrilled I got to catch that. You guys are a pretty unique act around here. You've got this 3 vocalist arrangement.
Oh wow, yeah, we all sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all sing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We in
love
fact do all sing.
it.
This is a
Amazing.
little
In case
inside joke.
Breaking news.
This is a little inside joke on us.
Yeah. No, I feel like, like we just all like to sing, and it really like allows us to try different things, and honestly, it's just more fun, like we could play for an hour and like really give people a roller coaster of like pop punk from classic to modern. So I don't know. I think it does make us unique, and I hope people appreciate it like we do.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we all kind of have our own little different style. Like Sasquatch brings kind of the like Fallout Boy energy. Tyler's got like the more like All-American Rejects kind of thing. And I kind of bring like a Blink thing, like not as good, but like kind of a little bit, At least I like to. I like to think I do anyway, but yeah, that's us.
But also we're very fluorescent. So
Yeah.
How did that come about? Was that like by design? You guys have always wanted to sing from the beginning, or did it kind of happen as you were writing songs?
Kind of happened. We actually like auditioned like different singers when we first started because we didn't know how we were going to do this. And then we were kind of finally just like, whatever, we could do it ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're also like 4 Years Strong's a big influence on us. Blink-182. So like, I mean, it's not that unheard of to have like multiple singers in a band. So at the end of the day, though, I just think it's like a fun thing. You know, we all like to sing, and it's never gonna change.
Sometimes I just want to play guitar and jam.
Yeah.
You know, like I can sing, cool, that's all great. But like sometimes I just want to rock, and I want to be stuck on the microphone.
Sometimes it's
I mean, that is so fair, and I love that you guys all get to take turns. That's incredible. So you guys have had a pretty incredible journey in the last couple of years. Your debut album hit 2024. Is that right? Scream It At Me? Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the path to getting that out into the world.
Oof. Well, they say you have your whole life to write your first album, right? So that one took a long time. We worked with a couple producers, and really, we didn't really know we were even writing our first album until like the song started doing well, and we were like, all right, you know what? This is starting to feel like album one. I mean, before that, we had 3 EPs. We've put out a lot of music in the past, so it took a long road to get to Scream It At Me and eventually Scream It At Me Deluxe. It was a process, but a very fun and exciting process.
Amazing. Well, more recently, you guys brought us a new single.
Yeah, All for Nothing.
Incredible. I know you guys, I know I've been singing it on repeat all day long. Curious, is this a sign of more to come? Can we expect something more from Fluorescents soon?
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely working on album 2 right now. And we actually have another new song dropping in 2 weeks. So, or whenever, 2 weeks from right now.
You heard it here.
Colorado, coming out 2 weeks. It's going to be exciting. We got a great music video for it. Honestly, song of the summer, we're calling it right now.
Yeah, dude, yo, this is like probably my favorite song that we're going to be putting out there.
Yeah, I'm never been more stoked about one of our songs and one of our videos. I think it's going to be great. Yeah, literally, I'm so stoked. By the way, I love your earrings. Those are
Thank you.
cool.
Thank you. I got them from a friend of mine who's got a table out there. All that Raz.
Hey, there we go. Shout out. Shout out. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I know we're all busy. I don't want to keep you too long, but before I let you go, we're going to play a little game
Do it.
called Phase or Never a Phase.
Sick.
All right.
So probably self-explanatory. I'm going to throw some things at you, and I want you to tell me, was it a phase, something that we did, but we maybe are going to leave in the past, or something that's never a phase, it's never going to die. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
MySpace, phase or never a phase?
Definitely a phase.
Phase.
Definitely a phase. Yeah, I loved MySpace.
Peace out, MySpace.
All right. The emo comb over bangs.
I mean,
Did any of you rock the comb over
I've never
bangs?
done that one, so
that's a tough one. Honestly, I still like to go back to it every once in a while, so I'm going to say not a phase.
I kind of never really did that, but I did used to dye my hair black when I was a kid. And one time I totally messed it up, and like the black was only like here, and on the sides it was still like blonde.
it was sick.
It was not sick. I looked like I had a toupee. It wasn't great.
So phase.
So phase, sure. Yeah.
All right. All black wardrobe all the time. Phase or never a phase?
Man, I would love to wear black every day, but like, it's a phase. I got to change it up these days.
Honestly, I know I'm not in all black right now, but I rock all black a lot, so never a phase.
Yeah, I would say the same as Sasquatch. I know I'm not in black right now, but that's because I borrowed this shirt from our drummer. He's not here right now, but I love wearing all black. I'm going to go never a phase. Love that.
Awesome. I'm also a big fan of the all black wardrobe, so I'm
couldn't
with
tell.
you. Final question.
Yes.
Vans Warped Tour, phase or never a phase?
Definitely not a phase.
Never a phase. I'm here today, and I'm coming back, and I'm coming to every single city that they do Warped Tour at.
Yeah, not a phase. This is like the coolest thing we've ever done. I'm so grateful and like kind of just speechless on this whole thing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Amazing. Well, Fluorescents, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great Warped Tour. We are here with the Warped Band, the official tribute band of Warped Tour. Hey guys, how's your Warped Tour going?
It's awesome. It's hot, but it's great. I mean, the fact that they can pull this shit off is just incredible.
Well, I had the privilege of seeing you guys open effectively the entire Warped Tour season. You guys were the first ones to play for the pop-up pre-show on Friday. Incredible, even though we had some weather challenges.
That's a lot of pressure, but thankfully it's over.
What was that like?
Awesome. I mean, we have been on the road promoting the Warped Tour the entire year and for the past couple. So it's great to just be able to get out here and get the thing kicked off and get everybody excited and give them a little bit of a heads up about the fact that they should bring along some sunscreen. Make sure to grab water.
And a poncho, apparently, because all it did was rain at the pre-show.
So important.
We were giving away free ponchos and they went pretty quick.
Yeah, you guys are the good ones. Well, tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing for the rest of the Warped Tour season this year.
Yeah. So we're doing pre-shows in Long Beach yet, potentially Montreal, and definitely in Orlando. We will be on site with our tent like we are here at all the U.S. states hanging out. We're doing kind of a private show after each that we're not allowed to talk about. But
don't talk about
it. If I tell any more, they'll have to kill me, maybe. It's like the CIA.
Top secret.
Yes. And yeah, I mean, we've got the skateboard we're doing with Tony Hawk. We have a skateboard for each date of the tour and all the raffle ticket money from that. And this Hawk shirt we have designed from our buddy James Designs out of Australia.
Right here.
Yes. All that money. All that money is going back to Skate Park Project, which is Tony Hawk's nonprofit to build skate parks in the U.S.
I've got a little bit of a different question for you now. Who among you has the strangest tour or pre-show rituals?
Mine's not that weird. Here, you decide.
Wait, you hold this because I have to show them. Mine might be the weirdest now because I figured out the only way for me to warm up to play drums is I got to walk around like an idiot doing this, shaking my hands like I don't know what's happening, like I lost control of myself. That might be the weirdest one, but it works.
Justin, don't you poop before every show?
I don't think we need to get into that on this.
I have no pre-show ritual.
You have none?
None.
I stretch before every show, but that's because I'm old and I don't want to blow out a knee.
We're not stretched together. We just face each other and really
Do a little pre-show yoga. Love to see it.
I don't have a pre-show ritual.
You don't really?
A little bit of stretching.
You fill your water bottle. Oh, you got it? What you got, Jay?
We do like to do, we shoot a little series called Green Screenings, and that's turned into a ritual. And we review green rooms all over the country at the venues we play. And it's our handle's Green Screenings.
Yeah, we try to be funny. Sometimes we are.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun reviewing green rooms, something different that we enjoy.
If you're a band out there going to a new venue.
As another touring band, see what you're getting into.
If you're a band out there going to a new venue, make sure to check out Green Screenings for the scoop.
All right. Well, before I let you go, we're going to play a little game called Phase or Never a Phase.
Okay.
Pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to throw some things at you. You're going to let me know, was it a phase, something that we should be leaving in the past, or is it never a phase, something that's never going to die? Good? Sharpie black nails, phase or never a phase?
Ooh.
I never did that. I went with X's on the hands, so phase?
What do you think? Sharpie black nails. I would say phase. I don't see many people do it anymore.
Yeah, phase for me.
Yeah, I would say phase. I see people paint them, but the Sharpie's not as common.
Yeah. I think Sharpie's out. Sharpie's done.
All right. Giant Jinko jeans.
Ooh.
It's too damn hot.
I don't know. Everybody's starting to wear like the baggy pants again.
It's coming back.
I think Jenkos are coming back. I think it's not a phase now.
I would agree. Not a phase. They're coming back. We're seeing everybody walking around.
Like Hot Topic barely sells skinny jeans now because they just got baggy pants again.
Yeah, I would say also not a phase. I feel like fashion rotates every so many years. We go back and start all over again. So
next up is guys wearing women's jeans. That was a big thing whenever I was coming up in the scene. So it'll be back in a couple years.
Are you calling me out?
They're the only ones that fit you.
I got no hips.
All right, final question. Vans Warped Tour, phase or never a phase?
Never, ever a phase.
Yeah, definitely not. Because if it was, why would we exist?
We were afraid that it was going to be a phase and then it went away.
Never a phase, and we're happy that it wasn't.
I agree, 100%. Never a phase. We're so stoked it's back.
Awesome. Well, Warped Band, thank you guys so much for taking some time to talk with me. Enjoy the rest of your Warped Tour, and I hope to catch you guys soon.
Official Warped Tour tribute.
This show is a part of the Never a Phase Network, a collective of creators dedicated to keeping the spirit of the scene alive. Our network of creators make social media content, they share music news and reviews, and of course bring you great podcast content. For more information, please visit neveraphasenetwork.com and follow Never a Phase Network on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
When you become a dad, you have no idea what really to expect. As your kids get older, you realize that every parent is trying their best, but rarely has the time or space to talk about their experience. I'm Devin, and I host and produce the Imperfect Dads podcast. I believe every dad cares deeply about their family and needs a space to talk about it. Most of my conversations are with musicians, authors, social media personalities, podcast hosts, and everyday dads. I've even had on some of my favorite musicians, like Matt Pryor and Jim Suptic of the Get Up Kids, and everyone from Jason Isbell's band, The 400 Unit, Chad Gamble, Sather Vaden, Bill Johnson, and Derry Deborah. Parenting challenges you and expands your definition of love in ways you'd never expect. The Imperfect Dads is where dads go to talk about their mental space, hopes, exhaustion, and humor that's all part of the journey. Find the Imperfect Dads podcast on your preferred platform, and make sure to follow us on Instagram or TikTok at the Imperfect Dads podcast.